back if you're joining me from another video. If you're joining me for the first time, hello! Well, it's a bit of a catch-up video this week. I've been super busy. It's been the school holidays, and I took the kids, you know, to the arcade, skating rink, etc. Then Blake fell over at the skating rink and badly bruised his elbow, and they were worried about it being a fracture. And then it was his birthday, on top of some other birthdays happening at the same time, and some family dinners, etc. So it has been very, very busy for me the last week. I'm back. I'm doing a quick catch up on a whole bunch of things, some things that I've been meaning to show for a while and some new things. I wanted to, showcase some dresses I did, which I've shown on Instagram, but I don't know if I've actually shown on YouTube yet. So I want to go into those that I've been working on. They're kind of finished, but I truly believe that no one is ever truly happy with what they make. They can always make improvements. The problem with OCD as well. Obsessive compulsive. I have to constantly nitpick at things. I want to go into a really lovely haul that I did on a secondhand auction, which Reflection is holding over here for me. I always encourage buying secondhand. On top of buying secondhand, I would love to show this Dollfie Dream Mirai, who she's the 2013 edition, who I purchased in a secondhand auction. Something which I purchased brand new and has been the focus of some of my photos and is my smart doll moment in blues pet. Is this beautiful dragon here. Celeste, I believe I called her. I hope I called her Celeste. I believe I called her Celeste. I'll talk about why I purchased her as well, and she is just amazing. If you haven't seen my photos on Instagram, my Instagram will be down in my description below. You can check that out. And this amazing egg chair. Some of you will recognize it immediately because it's from a very famous brand, but it is an amazing BJD 1/3 chair. I absolutely love it. So I'll go through that. And we will also be doing some Gachapon openings. These are purchasable by Mighty 8. We'll have a talk about that. Okay, so I've moved the camera right back to get this very tall girl in. If you're unfamiliar with her, she is a smart doll anomaly. She is a zombie girl, and she is in a blue skin tone. Now, when I got Anomaly, I was seeing a lot of people making friendly zombies, etc. like that. For me, I saw her and I saw a spectre, a wraith type figure. So I immediately whipped off her hair and I gave her this very long wig, which is very, it gets tangled quite easily, but it falls. The way it falls this way, it falls over her eye and it gives her that kind of like a grunge movie sort of look. So she pairs out with this eye. So I wanted to give her a backstory which wasn't all happy and sunshine and daisies, because obviously it's not. She's a wraith. She's a bit of a vengeful wraith, and I wanted to create a dress that looked like time had passed, basically. So what I did was I immediately went to the store and I got a fabric. Now, Willow, you have to excuse myself here, sweetheart, because I am going to pull off your head. I will bring the dress up a bit closer. So I made it from Lumaria Design, which is a very simple dress design. I use it quite a lot because why reinvent the wheel? I like long dresses. I like my girls. I don't tend to dress my girls sexy. I do have some dolls that are dressed sexy, but I tend to dress my girls respectable. So I went and I looked for a fabric which looked like something my nana would have on her table, to be quite honest. And I found this. And I made the dress, and then I did a simple process of where I started to cut, where I wanted holes to go. So I cut a hole here. I cut up into here. It's held together with a pin at the moment because the clasp I was using was too modern, so I've got to look for something that looks a bit old. And I did a cut out of the neck here. What I next did was I sealed so they would not fray those cuts with a lighter. I burnt in, obviously very controlled. Do not do this if you are a young one, and please have an adult present or someone else present while you're doing this, because some of this material especially just went and it was like water on top, very, very fast, just so things don't get out of control. Do it in the basin is a very safe way of doing it. And you can see that basically I burnt the edges. Now what you can do if you're extra afraid is after the next process, which I'll explain, you can then wax, you can drip wax onto those burnt edges to seal them even better. I actually didn't need to do it. I did it a little bit down here and then realized that that wasn't going to be an issue. And of course you can see the burning along here. So you can't see big bits of brown because the actual brown is a tea staining process. Now what this is basically getting tea or coffee. This is coffee, sorry, coffee staining process. I made a very light coffee and water mix, dripped it on. Then I did a second layer and it will spread through your fabric and leave these awesome lines as it spreads. And then you can layer it. So you can see here, this is a very light tea staining here. So we've got the original color, a lighter stain, and then if you drip around the corners again, it'll spread out again and it'll make a darker stain. So you can get this very, you know, these shades going outwards to make it look like it's a process. So that is what I did with her dress, basically, to give it an old withered look and an old style. It is very, very easy. It is incredibly safe. I've never had any of my dolls be stained by tea stain. Obviously, I can't speak for every doll, but it's never happened on any of my ball jointed dolls, hinged or strung. And then finally, I made her this. I chose pearls, as pearls to me have a very old-fashioned feel to them, and I did it in a little choker. And here you can see this is how I make them. I make all my necklaces with magnetic clasps, so they are incredibly easy to put on, incredibly strong, and easy to take off. Basically a lot like we would do with our own real necklaces. This is a human necklace. So secondly, so this dress went through many different processes, if you've seen on my Instagram. First I started making a princess dress, which I was very unhappy with, and it was all in different colours, and then that got thrown in the to hell with it box, basically. There's nothing wrong with it, and quite a few people have said they like it, but I don't want it. If I don't like it, I lose interest in it very, very fast. Then I made this as a princess dress, and then slowly it started to warp into a wedding dress. It was just the way it started to go, and this went from being a headpiece to a shoulder piece to basically something that can go around the arms and be held out, etc. So I'll bring this up. Casey's modeling this. I won't pull her head off. But you can see it is lace over, again, the Luminaria design, basic, and the only main thing is that I put a lace over the top of the dress, which I then sewed into the thing, which then all got sewed together. And I made this at least 2 inches, probably actually, no, hang on, it'll be about 2.5 inches, because I had to fold it up and sew it under, larger than the actual template for the dress, so it went down to the ground. And then obviously I hand sewed in this ribbon here, which I then hand sewed all this other ribbon around the outside, just to basically give it a real wedding dress feel. There is a bow at the back. There was buttons, pearl buttons going up here, but fake pearl buttons, but I've removed those because I want to get something else. I actually like the clasp showing here, so I just want something else to go up here, so you can see where I've pulled those off. The bow, obviously these dresses are made in the with the intention of them being able to sit up, so you can see that there is a hole here so you can put your stand in, and then the shawl again with this sewed in, and at the bottom, on the bottom there. So I have been working on this dress as well. So that is 2 projects that I'm semi-completed on, but not fully completed on. Let's look next at my purchase for a Mirai that isn't a smart doll. So this was an auction win in New Zealand. This is a Dollfie Dream Mirai, the 2013 edition, back when they were still strung. You can see it pulled out there. So she has some stringing things with her, so she does need a tiny bit of tightening, but not so much at the moment that I'm worried about it. She did not come with eyes, so I used some Smart Doll eyes to go inside her. as I do love the Smart Doll eyes, and I think it looks so good with her. This wig was actually sent to me by someone from overseas for a different project, but my daughter decided she liked some other wig, so I quickly grabbed this wig and put it on her. And the thing that got me was it was 300 New Zealand for her, but she came in bag brand new, her original outfit. Now I love this outfit. It has a real it has a sexiness to it, but it's also covering, which I like. So all these ties here going up with all these ribbons. It looks like imitation leather. And yeah, so for $300, I considered this an incredible bargain. Even came with the shoes and the stockings. I was very, very happy. And she is such a pretty face doll. So I was like, well, I have Mirai from Smart Doll. Now I have Mirai for Dollfie Dream. We may have Mirai already from Dollfie Dream in my brother's collection, as we did Dollfie Dream back in the day. But I have one for myself now. I don't think it was a 2013 anyway. I would have remembered if it was a 2013. But yes, maybe the newer version, who knows. But anyway, I got her. So that was a doll I'm very, very excited that I purchased. She's absolutely beautiful. I do have some other ball jointed dolls that I've got. Please check out my Instagram. It's always the best place. I don't show everything I have on video. I'm just basically going through a bit of a catch up while I've been out of the game for a few weeks. All right, so next I want to show my secondhand auction win for BJD clothing. I'll then talk a little bit about the chair, and then I'll show this art doll. Let's get to it. Okay, so I've brought up Smart Doll Reflection here. I paid $40 New Zealand for this entire auction win, which is a super bargain. I kept on seeing it go down in price, and I knew the girl. She's absolutely lovely. She is such a sweetheart. And she threw in this top free for me, which I thought was just like, you're already giving me such a bargain. I don't need any extras. I felt bad about it at the same time. But these green shoes, if you've seen my videos and you have seen what I dressed my Smart Doll Moment Blue in, these green shoes are perfect for that outfit. I was like, it's made for me. I absolutely adore these shoes. I think I even say in that auction, that video that I want it. Now there is 2 red socks. One of my girls has made off with the other red sock. There was 2 red socks. There was a Smart Doll top and underwear set. Now I have 22 of these, if you count the 2 dolls I'm about to open. 22 of these underwear sets, but hey, the more the merrier. Maybe I can pass it on to someone who needs it. And then this top, which she gave me free, which is so cute. I love it. I absolutely love it. It's so cute. And then the main reason I got this was it is an official Mirai top, which is about $52 New Zealand to buy, brand new anyway. And I paid $40 for all of this. It's in the black, and I thought this is going to go lovely with Reflection. And it came with this little cross necklace, which I thought was amazing. So Reflection has the large bust on here. So the nice black t-shirt just... some of the white ones, I feel that they go too see-through for me. But the black nice t-shirt, it gives her some boobies, some cleavage without being too revealing. So I kept her in these pants, and she's got the black heels on there to match. I thought this was fantastic for her. And I'm not going to put her back into her flower dress, which I was actually going to put her back into a flower dress. This for me, just as Reflection, it is something that is beautiful but simple. Beautiful but simple. I absolutely love it. It goes with her personality fantastically. So I'm going to put her back there. Let's let's first talk about this chair here. Now, I always try and encourage buying secondhand. It is something that I wholeheartedly believe in. When people see my collections and they say to me things like, wow, you must have spent a lot of money on this. A lot of what I own has actually cost me a lot less than what it would on market value, etc. I am a thrifter. You can see all my thrift videos. Lately I haven't been doing videos on them, but you can see on Instagram where I've been picking up things here and there. I've just been so incredibly busy. It is very hard for me to get the thrift store videos done. I'll get into it when it gets a bit warmer. But this is an Our Generation egg chair. Now, anyone who knows ball jointed dolls knows that anything that comes with them, especially for the large 1/3 size dolls, is extremely expensive. When I saw this in the shop, I wanted it, but I could not justify the cost of bringing it back to my country in New Zealand for the amount it would take, and it is very, very heavy, in my suitcase. So I was a bit upset about that, and it comes with the footstool. This came up on Facebook Marketplace in New Zealand, I believe for $100 New Zealand. No, hang on, I don't think I paid 100, I think I paid 80. $80 New Zealand. That to me was a super bargain. I use it for my ball jointed dolls. It is a hippie egg chair. I absolutely love it. And it is a fantastic prop piece. And for $80, which is really cheap considering what you would pay for some of the doll prop things, this is a great bargain. And I always try and encourage Our Generation and American Girl doll buying for BJDs. You can check out all my videos on that. The food products are just fantastic for them, etc. This is a really good fit, and I hope you saw with Mariah sitting in there that this is a really good fit for your 1/3 dolls. Okay, so now for something which is on the other end of the spectrum of, of money. This is an art doll. So art dolls are handmade by artists to be posable pets, basically, and you will see they are not a cheaper option for BJD pets. You can actually get ball jointed doll pets, but I find them a little bit more aesthetically pleasing in that they are covered in fur and they are made with posability in mind without having all those, bells and whistles, basically all the lines that you can see. No matter how good you paint a ball jointed doll, it never looks quite as real when you're looking at the joints, etc., especially with the pets. So these ones, this one here was over $300 New Zealand. I'll be honest, I got it at Armageddon Expo. It was by a lady who has worked with Weta Workshop, which is part of the Lord of the Rings team, etc. So it is supreme. There is a lot of work that has gone into these. Now this one specifically was chosen by me because it has the blues in with Celeste for my Smart Doll Celeste. Celeste is the name of that doll. I can't remember. Comet! I called this one Comet. Smart Doll Moment in blue is called Celeste. This one's name is Comet. And this is her dragon pet. It is lovely. Now this doll also had an extra bonus as to why I was so happy to pay for it. This is actually the transgender pride flag colors, and a donation from this sale was actually going to help the community for youth there. So I bought it knowing that it was going to hopefully help somebody somewhere, and also because I love it so much and I appreciate the artwork going into it. If you cannot afford an art doll, obviously you can look at a step down, which is you can get a ball jointed doll pet, which is still in the $100s range. You can then look at a recast from AliExpress, which in the just under the 100s, and some of them in my currency I'm talking to, and some of them are still just in the $100 range. If you're looking still for cheaper than that, might I suggest you look at imitation pets. I'm going to bring down an imitation pet now just to show you. This is a fluffy imitation pet. They are not posable. They are obviously a little tiny bit non-realistic looking. They are a great size, however, for dolls if you get them in the bigger size. And yeah, they're absolutely fine. And these ones you can pick up for, I've seen them go anything from $10 to $50, basically on what you're purchasing and where you're purchasing from. Finding them can be a bit of an issue, and you do have to worry about gluing. Again, you're getting what you pay for. When it comes to dolls, you're always going to get what you pay for. But it's fine, and it's beautiful. I love him, so it doesn't really matter. But obviously the difference between a posable art doll that is one of a kind and a run out of a factory several times unposable doll, there is going to be a bit of a price difference. Still, I love them both, so who minds? All right, now what I'll do is I'll bring the camera down. Let's have a look what I got in these Gachapons. I'll talk about where I purchased them from. Let's get to it. Okay, so I purchased these from Mighty Ape. I have done a previous video. Unfortunately, the lighting on it was a bit suspect because the spotlight had been placed right behind the camera and I didn't realize until I'd recorded the entire thing that it was very, very bright. I apologize for that. I've placed the spotlight back a bit, so hopefully it's not going to make everything so blurry. So I purchased some of the same and some a little bit different, just to see, you know, get a bit of variety on what I did. So we're going to start with this one first. Okay, so this one I got the meat pack in the last video, which I was so incredibly impressed with. It was this one here. It was a fantastic meat pack. It looked like something that the dolls could put in the trolley and it would look appropriate for a 1/3 doll. I'm basing all my things here on a 1/3 doll. It's what I'm really buying for. I have a 1/4 dolls obviously and a 6 dolls, but my smart dolls and dolls such as Ryoko are kind of my love. They're kind of like my passion. They are my thing that I get my most enjoyment out of when I'm playing. And I do play. So this one, oh, I haven't got the meat pack, so that's good. You can get double ups in these things and just be wary of that. I've got something new. My friend has been waiting for this video because he brought these for me. Thank you, Maddie. To see what I got. Okay, it's got J Dream on the outside. It's in a little box. It is, wonder what's inside it. These are so exciting. I really, really love these. Oh my goodness, it is too small. This is definitely Barbie doll size. So I wanted to see if the wine bottles would be appropriate for my BJDs. Obviously I'm not going to give it to my 1/6 girls because they are all children and this is alcohol and the glasses are way, way too small. So this to me is something that is very, very cute. But unfortunately the meat pack was a lot more appropriate for my smart dolls than this. Very, very cute though. I'll put that in the, I don't know what I'll do with sort of category. Yeah, I don't know. I honestly don't know. So this was my favorite thing out of, oh no, and I can see it right now. It was my favorite thing in the original opening. Unfortunately, it looks like it is going to be a double up. This bag is amazing. Now there is a whole heap of different ones you can get. Open up the thing here. You can get breadsticks, croissants, I don't know what that roll is called. It looks like some sort of Danish here. And the sandwich, oh my goodness. And I got the sandwich in the last one and it looks like I've got the sandwich again, which doesn't bother me a huge amount, but is slightly annoying in that I got the same one. I was looking for something else. Where is the opening to this? I need to get my nails done. I just need to get my nails done. I need to get them done. I actually wear gloves to protect my dolls. I do not touch my ball jointed dolls without gloves on most of the time. It's just to protect from staining, etc. But when I'm opening these things, I should take them off. I just haven't got my nails done right now. So this sandwich is adorable. It's squishy like bread is meant to be. It has ham, it has cheese, it has lettuce inside. You can see that. It is a fantastic size for a 1/3 doll prop, as is this bag. Come here, reflection. It is really like you're bringing a gift to a friend, like a picnic lunch, you know, for one at an office do or something like that. But I mean, I could move it over and put 2 sandwiches in, and Reflection and her best friend, who is Smart Doll Felicity, so Jasmine and Ivy, they can have a lunch together. They are very much They are, a lot of people, well, not a lot of people, but someone actually asked me if Jasmine and Ivy are a couple. I am undecided as yet. I think that it's more of, you know, when you have those two aunties who live together, the two older women who live together and just seem inseparable and have been like sisters their entire life. It's kind of that love more than a romantic love, if that makes sense. They are incredibly comfortable with each other and they are happy with each other's company, but it does not involve the romantic side of a relationship, so to speak. I am undecided if it'll progress in any sort of way, but that is basically what my flower shop girls are. So in this one, oh, which one did I get in the previous opening? I got one of these bento boxes in the previous opening and I was quite impressed. It was the square one and I was quite happy. So was it this? No, I don't think it was this. I think this is a new one I decided to try actually. There was a square bento box in the previous opening and it was slightly bigger than this from memory, which was good for my 1/3 doll. So this is a little small, but again, maybe for a lunch at work size. So it is this cute little plastic container. I don't want to open it just yet. Let's have a look what it's like inside. Oh, it's adorable. Okay, so I think this would be great better for my 1/4 and my 1/6 dolls. It is absolutely adorable. I love those crab claws. It looks like a glittery kind of dessert thing at the side. It looks like they've tried to make it look like sushi with the shimmer on top there. Gorgeous. I absolutely love the detail put into these. Honestly, I think Japanese toy goods are just some of the most amazing there is in the world. They have such an attention for detail. That's why I love smart dolls so much. They just have this extra level above of creating something and the realism behind it. Oh, goodness me, which is this one? Let's pop it. Come on. I've taken the... Oh, it's another double up, but it's another one of my favorite ones. It's awesome that I'm getting the favorite ones out of what I got in the first one, but I did really want something different. So this was a surprise in the other one. It was perfect size for a 1/3 doll. It is a jar of strawberry pudding. It is something you can put on your smart doll, you know, kitchen diorama or in a picture photo. That looks amazing. But I was hoping to get this beautiful long, like dessert roll here, or this either Swiss roll or Leamington roll there. I was hoping for something different. But saying that, this is very, very, very cute and such a perfect 1/3 doll size as a doll prop. I may give this one away because this is way too cute to waste. You can see the strawberries in there, the custard, like the jelly pudding on top. It is such a fantastic prop. I absolutely love it. So we'll go with this one here. Gachapon, Gachapon. Popping it. Someone said you're meant to do that. It's meant to be, because when you turn the machine it goes gacha, gacha, pon as it falls down or something. I don't know what it means. You can correct me if you know if I'm doing it right. I was watching someone else's video. Oh, okay. Another one of my favorites from the other video was the chocolate box. So I had to try and see if I could get another chocolate box. I got this one, this little rabbit here in the original chocolate box. It was so incredibly cute. I actually used it in a photo shoot with Smart Doll Anomaly. What's her name? Willow. My gosh, I'm being so useless with names today. I've just had such a busy day. And I used it with one of my 1/6 strung BJDs, Eve. And I did a bit of a scary photo. I thought it turned out well. And it is a new one. So this one has a little kitty on top. Oh, it's inside a bag too. Ah! Excuse teeth a second. Haha. That got to open. I forgot to bring a scissors, which is silly of me. So a lot of these things are keychains. You just need to take off the chain basically. And these chains are really good to keep for other craft ideas. So let's bring it up so you can see it with me. So I don't have this one. It has got a little kitty on the chocolate box. These are actual tins. Again, the detail, the extra attention to detail is amazing. If I can get it open. Oh, I got it. There we go. What is that? So it's just like the bunny box except kitty themed. So new chocolates. Now all these chocolates are removable. I don't want to get them lost on the floor at the moment, but they are removable and usable. I love this. This is so awesome. Even like a Valentine's sort of photo shoot theme of someone giving over this little chocolate box with the chocolates inside. So cute. Love, 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 love. I love, these things are already my favorite. So that one I'm ho-hum on. It's kind of one of those things where it's like, it's beautiful and it looks the way it's meant to. It's just not something I can use really. So another one from my original video, and this one actually came with the color thing, was the soups. So I haven't seen which one's in there. I'm hoping I get a different one. So in the previous one, I got this one, I believe. And it is a big bowl. It looks amazing. It's perfect for the larger doll sizes. So I'm hoping I got something different. I've got something different. I'm excited. I'm excited. That is really, really good. Is it a dumpling sort of one? I don't know. That doesn't look like dumplings to me. It looks like it has some spring onion in there and some sort of like pastry meat. Now look, I can't read Japanese, and I obviously I know I've had wonton soup, but I think that's wonton soup. That looks more like a wonton than me. That does not look like wonton soup. And I've had dumpling soup. My dumplings don't look like this. So if you know what it is, well, regardless, it looks amazing. It is big. It is a good size for my 1/3 dolls. It is a fantastic prop in that it looks exciting. It looks realistic. Love, love, love it. So we're doing really well. Probably because I picked so many that I had awesome things from the first one and I knew what I wanted this time. I thought I'd got some new ones, but apparently the only new one I tried was that bento box one. So this one I can see immediately. Oh, I hope it's not a double up. Was these little boxes of treats. And in the first video, I got chocolate fishies. Now, I was actually really excited about that because in the box, these chocolate fishes actually sell at the market I go to. So it's very realistic and they were a perfect size for my larger dolls. So it looks like the same outside. So maybe it is going to be a double up. We'll see. I hope not. We'll find out soon enough. Whenever you buy surprise boxes, prepare to be surprised with something you've had before. Oh no, it's not chocolate fish. It's actually, oh gosh, I don't know what flavor they would be. White chocolate, I guess. It's like a chocolate pastry, the ones in, I haven't seen the white chocolate ones, but each one comes in its own little package, and yes, they are removable and they are spongy, just like the pastry ones at the market. Try and pull it out. Again, fantastic props, perfect size for 1/3 BGs. I love them. Fantastic photo things. So I got all those. Now, my favorite from today with these openings would be the soup. This soup is amazing. I love, 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 love it. I'm really, really happy with that. And that is a catch-up video. I'm sorry I've been out of it for a few weeks. I will be back next week opening Smart Doll Courage, and I will also have the new Mori set, which has an incorporation of color. I love that Danny is starting to branch out into those colors a little bit instead of staying with the post-apocalyptic kind of browns, washed sort of colors. That is really, really cool. I absolutely love the Mori set. I hope to see you in that video. If you love this video and you put up with my ranting for a while, please give it thumbs up. Hey, love your dolls and love each other. Be good to yourself and be good to other people as well. You get a lot more flies with honey than vinegar, as they say. Thank you for watching, guys. See you in the next video. Bye bye.